Welcome to the Top Gun Show. Today we have my good friend Tim Bucher, who's the CEO and founder of Trattore Farms and Winery in Healdsburg, California, the Dry Creek Appalachian. Beautiful, beautiful country here. Tim, welcome back on the show.
Thank you, Steve. Great to be with you again.
Yeah, we interviewed on January 9th. You were the first of the whole season for me in 2020. Yeah.
Wow.
It's incredible, incredible. Tim is the innovator's innovator. I have to just tell a little background on Tim. He holds over 40 patents in technology. He's worked with Bill Gates and Steve Jobs and Michael Dell, and they came to him for advice a lot on products and things. And he's just a brilliant dude, man. He's my friend. I'm just honored to be here with you.
Hey, I'm just a real person.
I know you are. I know you are. You have 4 full-time jobs, right?
Something like that.
So, Tim, I wanted to ask you, you're in the winery business, obviously. We're tasting here. We're tasting COVID safe.
In our tasting room.
In your tasting room.
No one's here.
No one's here. But how's business? How are you staying in business?
Yeah, that's a really good question. And, certainly since COVID hit, the hospitality industry got hit really hard, probably harder than any other industry. And, there's a lot of people employed in those industries, restaurant businesses, et cetera. So we're no exception. And, we can't host anyone inside our tasting room. So everything has to be done outside. I would say that traffic has fallen off, a good deal.
Yeah.
And when you have to keep it to 25% occupancy, like, some restaurants have had to do, and, depends on what color you're in. In California, we have this color system. We're purple.
We're purple. We're always purple.
That's the worst. We're in Northern California in Sonoma County.
It's a great color, I think.
It is. Yeah, it should be good, right? But it's not a good color when it comes to COVID. So we all got hit pretty hard, I would say. And, we had to really rethink, what are we going to do? First and foremost, we had to shut down for about 3.5 months by mandate from the governor. And we complied, of course, but you're sitting there going, oh my goodness, are we going to come out of this?
Yeah.
And then we were allowed to open with a lot of restrictions, which is kind of where we're at right now. But then, of course, in Sonoma County in Northern California, we got hit with a lot of fires again in 2020. So we had to close again for quite a few weeks. So I would say, for this year, we've closed already about 4 months, over 4 months out of the year. And that alone is a pretty big hit.
Wow.
And then on top of that, the way we have to operate right now. So yeah, let's just say we're looking forward to crossing this chasm.
Yeah. Well, out of every adversity comes innovation, right? Yeah. You're an innovative guy. I mean, you kind of spent your whole career innovating. So I want you to talk a little bit about the idea that's come to you, the innovative idea that really is taking the industry by storm. Why don't you talk about it a little bit?
Well, yeah, and it's actually an old idea, but it's time for this old idea to really, grow deep roots for everyone in the wine industry. And the concept is, if you can't come to the wine country, bring the wine country to you. And many, many years ago, I did a company called tastingroom.com, which, I sold, and it was about small samples where you try and buy. And anyway, when COVID hit, my phone was ringing off the hook from all kinds of other wineries that had been part of that. And they said, Tim, you got to do this again. And I kept, thinking about it. And finally, I said, look, we have to survive. And so survival is the mother of innovation, I think, or something like that. And so we decided to create a sampler program for our wines, which we've always had for our olive oils. But to really bring back what we call a small bottle program, where consumers could experience Trattore at home, wherever they may be. And that was the birth, and it's been a huge success, and it hopefully will save the company as we get to the other side of this pandemic.
And redefine the industry.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, one of the things about redefining the industry is really embracing what people want today, which is all about experiences. Right? When you go out to dinner, not today necessarily, but in the past and soon in the future, it's about the experience of being with friends and family and enjoying a great meal and talking and just the atmosphere. Same thing with the wine tasting experience and the olive oil tasting experience. And so it's not just about creating small bottles which represent the exact same wines that are in the big bottles, but it's also about sort of an education and talking about, you know, the wines and doing a live Zoom with, you know, with the owners, the winemaker, or with partners that we have as well.
I felt like Mike Pence right there. A fly landed on my lip. It's going to go viral. Anyway, Tim, thank you so much. I appreciate you sponsoring the show this month. We're going to get into this a little bit deeper on the next episode.
Great.
So thanks for being on the show.
Great. Thank you, Steve.
And thanks for watching, everybody.